Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. Israel orders evacuations in Gaza Strip amid ongoing conflict. Disney investor proposes splitting company in proxy fight. NASA rover finds damaged helicopter on Mars. Toby Keith dies after battling stomach cancer. PCOS linked to cognitive decline. What to know? Credit card delinquencies surge, indicating financial stress. Astrophotographer captures rare aurora curls in the night sky. And much more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
February 7th in history. February 7th, 457. Leo I becomes the Eastern Roman Emperor. February 7th, 1756. Guarani War. The leader of the Guarani rebels, Sepetiaraju, is killed in a skirmish with Spanish and Portuguese troops.
Today's obituaries. Ryoko Akamatsu. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ryoko Akamatsu, a Japanese politician who served as Minister of Education, has died at the age of 94. She held the position from 1993 to 1994. Luigi Arienti. Brief Wikipedia summary. Luigi Arienti was an Italian cyclist who won an Olympic gold medal in the team pursuit at the 1960 Summer Olympics. He later became a professional cyclist and specialized in track events and six-day racing. Arienti passed away on February 7, 2024, at the age of 87. Vaja Azarashvili, 87, Georgian composer. Alfredo Castelli, a brief Wikipedia summary. Alfredo Castelli, an Italian comic book artist known for his work on Martin Mystere and Mr. No, has passed away at the age of 76. Castelli began his career at a young age and went on to create popular comic book series that introduced modern and sophisticated themes to the Italian market. Ahmed Rubel, brief Wikipedia summary. Ahmed Rubel was a popular Bangladeshi actor known for his work in films, television dramas and theatre. He began his career in Salim al-Din's theatre group before transitioning to mainstream cinema and later television dramas. Rubel passed away at the age of 55 on February 7, 2024. Franco Vaz, 69, Indian drummer. Mohammed Ben Said Ait Ida, brief Wikipedia summary. Mohammed Ben Said Ait Ida, a 98-year-old Moroccan political activist, has passed away. Ait Ida was a founding member and leader of the Moroccan Army of Liberation and was involved in the fight against the French protectorate in Morocco. He later opposed the ruling system in post-independence Morocco. Ait Ida co-founded several leftist political movements and parties, including the National Union of Popular Forces and the Unified Socialist Party. Rafiga Akhundova, brief Wikipedia summary. Rafiga Akhundova, a 92-year-old Azerbaijani ballerina, has passed away. She was a renowned ballet dancer, ballet master and people's artiste of the Azerbaijan SSR. Akhundova had an accomplished career, performing as a soloist and later becoming the chief ballet master at the Azerbaijan Opera and Ballet Theatre. She also staged multiple ballets and received numerous honours throughout her career.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Trump not immune from prosecution in 2020 election case. Federal appeals court rules. Fox News.
A federal appeals court has ruled that former President Trump is not immune from prosecution in the 2020 federal election case. The court rejected Trump's claim of presidential immunity and stated that a case against him can proceed. Trump is expected to appeal the decision to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Israel's evacuation orders cover more than two-thirds of the Gaza Strip as war with Hamas continues. Fox News.
Israel has ordered the evacuation of two-thirds of the Gaza Strip, covering approximately 95 square miles of Palestinian territory, according to the United Nations. The ongoing conflict with Hamas has made much of the territory unlivable, and the evacuation order includes residential areas throughout the south. Most of Gaza's 2.3 million people are seeking shelter in the town of Rafah, where they are living in makeshift tents without reliable sources of food or water. The Israeli military continues to pursue Hamas targets, claiming that they often operate within civilian sites.
Business news.
Disney activist investor Blackwell's floats idea of splitting up company as it officially launches Proxy Fight, nominates 3 to board, deadline.
Blackwell's Capital has officially urged Disney shareholders to elect its 3 nominees to the board of directors, as it believes the company has not delivered for stockholders. Blackwell's nominees would bring expertise in media and content, real estate, and AI-driven experiences. Blackwell's also suggested the possibility of Disney separating its owned real estate into an independent publicly listed REIT. This comes as Nelson Peltz's Trian Partners is also taking on the Disney board in a 3-way fight. The showdown will take place at Disney's annual meeting on April 3rd.
Credit card delinquencies surged in 2023, indicating financial stress, New York Fed says, CNBC.
Delinquencies in credit card and auto loan payments are still rising above pre-pandemic levels, indicating increased financial stress among younger and lower-income households, according to the New York Federal Reserve. Credit card delinquencies surged over 50% in 2023, while total consumer debt reached $17.5 trillion. Despite rising delinquencies, total debt is increasing at a similar pace to before the pandemic. The rise in delinquencies is a concerning trend, especially if the economy slows and unemployment rises, potentially leading to a credit crunch. Higher interest rates and elevated rate structures have played a role in delinquency rates. Student loan debt has seen little change during the pandemic period, while mortgage debt has increased and delinquency rates have risen slightly.
Science news.
Watch. Astrophotographer captures extremely rare aurora curls illuminating the night sky. NDTV.
Daily Telescope. A stunning new image of Io reveals a volcanic plume. Ars Technica.
The article discusses the release of new images from NASA's Juno spacecraft, showcasing a recent flyby of the Jovian moon Io. Bjorn Jonsson processed the raw images to create an amazing image, highlighting the moon's volcanically active nature and a visible plume.
NASA rover finds damaged helicopter in the middle of Mars desert. Mashable.
The damaged Ingenuity helicopter, which cannot fly again, has been spotted by NASA's Perseverance rover on Mars. The images highlight the desolate nature of the planet, which is 1,000 times drier than the driest desert on Earth. Ingenuity made history as the first craft to make a powered, controlled flight on another planet, flying a total of 72 times before its recent accident. The sandy terrain on Mars ultimately caused the helicopter's demise, making it difficult for navigation. However, Ingenuity's legacy has shown that flight and aerial exploration on Mars are possible.
People born on this day.
February 7th, 1978, Andy Chavez, Venezuelan baseball player.
John Nielsen. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. John Nielsen is a Danish racing driver born on February 7th, 1956.
Tony Tan. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Tony Tan, a Singaporean academic and politician, served as the 7th president of Singapore from 2011 to 2017. He was a former banker and member of the People's Action Party, PAP, and held various government positions, including Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Education and Trade and Industry. Tan retired from politics in 2017 and was succeeded by Halima Yacob.
Health news. What to know about PCOS and the newfound link to cognitive decline. The Washington Post.
Researchers have discovered a potential connection between polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, and cognitive decline in women later in life. PCOS is a common hormone disorder that is often underdiagnosed due to its symptoms being mistaken for other causes.
Entertainment news.
Taylor Swift demands Jack Sweeney stop tracking her jet, The Washington Post.
Taylor Swift's attorneys have threatened legal action against a Florida college student who runs social media accounts tracking the flights of her and other celebrities' private jets. The student, Jack Sweeney, has been logging the takeoffs and landings of planes and helicopters owned by public figures, using publicly available data from the Federal Aviation Administration. Swift's attorney claims that the accounts have caused the singer direct and irreparable harm and have heightened her constant state of fear for her personal safety.
Toby Keith dies. Country star was battling stomach cancer, the Associated Press.
Toby Keith, a popular country singer known for his patriotic songs, has died at the age of 62 after a battle with stomach cancer. Keith, who had over 20 #1 hits on the Billboard chart, was loved by fans and often clashed with other celebrities and record executives. Throughout his career, he maintained a strong sense of patriotism and often performed at events for presidents.
You know, sometimes I just can't wrap my globe around the craziness happening in the world. Take this headline, for example. Israel orders evacuations in Gaza Strip amid ongoing conflict. Gaza Strip, ongoing conflict? It's like a broken record, folks. How many times have we heard about this never-ending struggle? It's a tragedy, plain and simple, and it's disheartening to see innocent globes being forced to leave their homes. And then we have another headline that caught my attention. Disney investor proposes splitting company in proxy fight. Splitting Disney? Are you kidding me? I thought Disney was the epitome of family-friendly fun, and now there's this investor stirring up trouble? It just seems like everyone wants a piece of the pie, even if it means tearing apart beloved institutions. Can't we just keep some things sacred? Now here's some news that's out of this world. NASA rover finds damaged helicopter on Mars. I mean, think about it. Humans are sending rovers to another planet, and they stumble upon a damaged helicopter. It's mind-boggling. We're exploring the unknown, pushing the boundaries of science and making incredible discoveries. But of course, with great exploration comes great technical difficulties, even on a distant planet. And speaking of losses, I recently read the headline, Toby Keith dies after battling stomach cancer. Now that's a blow to the country music scene. Toby Keith was a legend, folks. He had a voice like no other, and his song spoke to the heart of the American spirit. It's a sad reminder that even our heroes aren't immune to the hardships of life. Rest in peace, Toby. Your music will be missed. On a different note, did you know that PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, is now being linked to cognitive decline? I mean, come on. Is there anything that this so-called syndrome can't cause? It's like a never-ending list of troubles for those affected by it. It's a wake-up call to the medical community to unravel the complexities of PCOS and find better ways to support those who suffer from it. And here's a headline that hits close to home for many. Credit card delinquencies surge, indicating financial stress. Financial stress? Tell me about it. It seems like no matter how hard we work, the bills keep piling up, and sometimes it feels like we're just treading water. It's a concerning sign that so many globes are struggling, and it underscores the need for better financial education and support systems. Now let's end on a slightly lighter note, shall we? I stumbled upon this headline. Astrophotographer captures rare aurora curls in night sky. Sometimes amidst all the chaos, there's something absolutely breathtaking that catches your eye. Aurora curls in the night sky. What a sight. It's a reminder that beauty can be found even in the darkest of times. So there you have it, folks. The world keeps spinning and the headlines keep coming. Sometimes they're filled with sadness, others with confusion. But every now and then there's a glimmer of hope or a moment of beauty that reminds us that life is worth living. And that's something we can all appreciate.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
Why are graveyards so noisy? Because of all the coffins. Why are basketball players messy eaters? Because they're always dribbling. There's a new type of broom out. It's sweeping the nation.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.